way it's supposed to. They gave us this statement saying, the agency is closely monitoring the development of automatic braking to mitigate any risk of crashes beyond the changes they're already proposing. In Washington, I'm Blair Miller, News Center 7.
DoorDash's app is getting customers' attention, and it's warning it's not going over very well for some folks. It said drivers have the freedom to accept or reject orders based on whether they think they are valuable. What this means is non-tipping customers could have to wait longer for their orders.
When you go out to eat at a restaurant, that you should tip anyway. So I think people should tip their drivers. But a lot of the times, the prices are so expensive on DoorDash that, it's hard to tip when there's so much, like the taxes and stuff is so high.
At this point, DoorDash said this is a test. And we're getting a better idea of Kings Island's future. Earlier this week, News Center 7 told you Cedar Fair, which owns Kings Island and Cedar Point, is merging with Six Flags. The big question is, what will this mean for the Southwest Ohio amusement park? In the near future, the answer is nothing. The deal is not expected to close until sometime next year, meaning park passes and prices should stay the same until then. The new company will have the most monstrous all-park season pass you can imagine.
You'll be able to get a season pass and not only get you in Kings Island, get you in Six Flags over Georgia or Six Flags over Texas, and vice versa.
In total, pass holders could get into all 27 parks in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. The newly formed company has a new combined worth of nearly $8 billion. So Robert has some thoughts on this automatic braking technology that new cars have.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I drive a vehicle on occasion with it, and I'd rather turn it off.
Yeah, sometimes it happens when you're not
I'll be driving, nobody in front of me, and all of a sudden,
yeah, it happens when it shouldn't. Yeah. There's some issues with it. It could use some.
The lane assist can be helpful, but let me just turn it off, man.
Yeah.
At this point, I just want to drive an old car from 1995 or something, and then keep that for the rest of my life. I don't even like the push button start. Don't get me started on that.
See, you like the keys.
The key.
You have to have a key.
Because the key will work, and it's not expensive to change. And anyway,
there you go.
We don't want to get too bogged down in that. We want to talk about the weather, and it's going to be chillier tonight. Hey, tipping's out of hand. Maybe you can start tipping me for accurate forecasts, right? Anyway, yeah, like I'll ever get tipped with that. No, I'm just kidding. Tipping is a little out of hand, though. 50 degrees, the temperature this morning. A lot of us got down into the 40s. Did get down to 39 degrees in Urbana. But overall, it was kind of a mild morning. As we move into tonight, it'll actually be a little bit chillier. We'll have some clearing skies eventually. In fact, we're likely going to get down close to 40 degrees or so in Dayton tonight. Overall, we are a little bit milder and seasonable moving into the next few days. Right now, you can see 51 degrees in Dayton. In fact, a lot of temperatures at this point are as cold as they were this morning, if not even a bit colder. But we're dry for the most part. The good news is that all the rain that we've been seeing has really just kind of decimated the drought. So in a good way. All we're looking at right now is just some abnormally dry areas across the Miami Valley. That's what that yellow color is. And that's not technically drought. So as of right now, we're not looking at any drought across the Miami Valley. Dayton, here it is downtown, 51 degrees, west-northwest winds around 6 miles per hour. Very dry feel, but we are seeing that clearing. You can see a few clouds kind of coming in from the west. So, some of you are seeing some partly cloudy skies at the moment, but we're generally going to be pretty clear overnight. Plus, that could lead to potential for a little bit of fog in some spots, so keep that in mind. Now, as far as rain is concerned, you're seeing some showers up toward the northeast and then a little bit down here toward Missouri and Illinois, but that's pretty much it. Even those few showers making their way into southwestern Indiana, they're likely not going to make it here. Like I said, mostly clear skies. Now, as far as the temperature trend, we're typically about 58 degrees this time of year. So tomorrow actually is more or less seasonable. And then we are a little bit above average moving into Monday and into Tuesday before another cold front moves through. And then, we'll be a little bit cooler thereafter. So what can we expect here the next several hours? Well, there's a little bit of fog there, just some passing clouds moving through. No green really popping up. You see a little bit there on Monday and Tuesday. That going a little fast for you. We'll rewind it and give you a little bit better look as we move into Monday. Because overall, Monday, we are looking at the chance for maybe a stray sprinkle here or there. That's where you can see that little bit of green popping up. That's about it, though. And then moving into Tuesday, starting off dry, but cloudy, and then we could be looking at the chance for perhaps a few showers on Tuesday, but really not looking at a great forecast. 7-day forecast, we are looking at a pretty nice forecast. The 7-day forecast shows, again, a pretty nice day. Remember, if you haven't been told already a bunch of times, set your clocks back unless you're totally digital, then you don't have to worry about it. Now, moving into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, that's where we're seasonable with a shower possible. But the best chance of rain right now looks to be Wednesday, a high of 62 degrees. And then you'll notice we are cooler as highs struggle to reach the 50s heading to the end of the week.
All right, thank you, Robert. Well, Halloween is over, but officials are now warning about zombie debt. What to